James was feeling insulted. Yesterday, he had crashed into some tar wagons, and the engines couldn't help but make fun of him and tell stories about tar wagons. Remember the time when an engine crashed into some tar wagons after making fun of a tram engine of a dirty object? Teased Percy. I can, puffed Gordon. So can I, even if James is a splendid red engine, chuckled Toby. James was cross. The tables are going to turn soon on one of you. The other engines laughed and went to sleep. I'm sorry to say, but James was right. Gordon was at the big station waiting for Percy to shunt his train. Percy was running late. He hurried as fast as he could. Soon he brought the coaches into position, then coupled it behind Gordon. Then, as the passengers got in, the conductor blew his whistle, and Gordon left the station. Percy then left to collect his train. At the next station, Percy buffered up to a freight train where Thomas was waiting. Be careful with those cars, called Thomas. They can be trouble. Don't worry, Thomas, he smiled. I'll be careful. I know all about freight cars. But he didn't. At a field were a couple of children. Percy whistled happily to them when he passed. Then he felt a thump on his wheels. What was that? He cried. Unknown to him, the children had thrown rocks at his wheels, and one of his cracking pins broke. The trucks noticed this and surged forward. Hurrah, hurrah, they cried. Help, cried Percy. Stop, stop, he cried. The driver tried to put on the brakes, but Percy wasn't slowing down. When Percy looked down, he saw that his cracking pin wasn't on. Then he looked ahead. He saw the big station. I must stop, he cried. He raced by the station. Suddenly, his brakes came on, but it was still going too fast to stop. His driver jumped off just as Percy veered into the siding. Luckily, no one was hurt. Percy's wheels were dangled off the siding. The freight cars laughed. Oh dear, cried Percy. Everyone will laugh at me. Soon the workmen came, and as soon as the cars were cleared, Thomas pulled Percy back on track. Then Thomas took them back home. After a good talking with Sir Topham Hatt, the engines had a great talk. Instead of talking about engines who crash in tar wagons, they talk about engines who lose their crack pins. Be careful your crack pins don't crack again, chuckled Thomas cheekily. But Percy has learned to never make the same mistake again.